Well, hello everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I am going to meal prep myself some lunch for the week. I'm going to do about 3 days and then I'm going to make one for myself on this day. I made one tuna melt for today and a grilled cheese, and that was my lunch on the day I made this. And then ones, the other three I'm going to freeze them and I'm going to prepare them for a later date. So here I'm starting with my tuna in water. You can use it in oil, whichever way you like it. Go ahead and use that tuna, or you can do fresh and not saute. Is it saute? Yes. Saute your tuna in a pan and just shred that up into the dish. I'm going to add some sweet pickle relish, and I'm just going to eyeball this. I think I used about a tablespoon and then a tablespoon of some not mayo. Now that not mayo, it is so delicious. It really reminds me of just mayo, and that was so good. And this is also really good for a vegan or plant-based mayo. So if you haven't tried not mayo, definitely give it a try. I know they also have not milk, so I haven't tried that yet, but the not mayo, I am so in love with it. I had a coupon for Publix and then they were buy one get one free, so I did go ahead and pick those up. So now I'm going to give my tuna mixture a stir. I'm not going to really season this up. It's really salty to me, but if you need more seasoning, definitely add that on there. But I didn't add any additional seasoning other than the salty fish that's already in there. So I'm going to mix that up and then I'm going to get my bread out. Now I used some type of thick cut bread. So I used a Sara Lee on this day, but I just like the thick bread. That's just me. But you don't have to make it with that. You can make it with any type of sandwich bread. It is up to you. It's whatever you want to use. So if you hear some background noise, I am at work doing this voiceover. What I've been doing is coming to work and doing the voiceover and then uploading in the evening and trying to edit before I come to work. The job I am at now, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here because the hours are really harsh on my body. Right now I'm doing like 12 hours Sunday, Monday, and then 10 hours on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then about 9 hours on Thursday. And then I'm pretty much off Friday, Saturday. And I've been getting more of my cleaning and things like that done. So it's really been hard because I'm so exhausted and my body is hurting like really bad. I'm having some flare up issues, which I've changed my diet to no sugar is suggested by my doctor, and to wrap my stomach just to see if I can relieve some of the pressure from standing and sitting for that long of a period of time. So I'm trying that out, but if it doesn't work and I really don't feel any relief, I'm just going to have to find something new. But for now, I'm at work. I'm happy. I've been out of work for 7 months before finding this position, and it is what it is. If I can do it, then I will do it. But if it gets to the point that I'm in chronic pain, I'm just going to have to go ahead and step down. And I won't be mad about it. I won't be mad. What is for me will always be for me. So that's just how I'm seeing it. And that's a little update on my life. So now we've added our tuna onto the bread. I did a thin layer. You could do it as thick as you like. It is up to you. It is your sandwich and what you want to eat. So I'm just doing a thin layer on here, and then I use provolone for the cheese. So I'm using 1 slice of provolone for each one, and then I'm going to use the last 2 slices I had in the pack for the grilled cheese, which is the last couple of slices you see it back there. So I'm adding on the provolone there, and then we're gonna move on to grilling it in a pan. Now I do have a question for you guys, and you can comment on it if you like, or if you don't want to, that is fine. But the wooden spoon that I'm using over there, I was wondering, are they still selling those? I remember, was it 2020, 2021? This was a big thing to have wooden forks, spoons, and knives. And I picked mine up at Target in the dollar spot. It was like $3 for the set, and I picked up 4 sets. I remember just always seeing them on YouTube videos and things like that, but now I don't see them as much. So I'm not sure if that's still like a big thing or a big trend that people are using the wooden spoons versus the metal spoons. But I still have mine. As you can see, I still use them. I think Tati uses them the most, even though she's not in the home. She still, when she comes over, that's her go-to, is the wooden chopsticks and the wooden spoon. Those 2 are her favorites. But I was just wondering, is that still a thing, or have we moved on to something else that's more environmental friendly? Just asking. But now I'm going to add some vegan butter to my pan, and then I'm going to do 3 of them, and then I'm going to do the last 2 after that. Now I only show these 3 for me putting them in the pan, and then I'm going to let them saute a little bit, and then I'm going to top them, press them down, and then when I flip them, you'll see that nice golden brown crust, and then we'll go and wrap them. So with these, I'm making some for lunch this day, like I said before, and then I'm going to wrap the other ones in parchment paper and foil. Now, how I've been warming these up, and let me know if you want to see me doing that, is I will take it out of the freezer, and then I will add it to the microwave, taking the foil off. I will add it to the microwave, and I will microwave it for 30 seconds. And then I have been putting it in the air fryer, unwrapped, no parchment, no foil, completely unwrapped. I've been putting it in the air fryer for 5 minutes. And I'll do like 2 and then wait a couple. I try to do 2.5 minutes and then flip it over and do the other 2.5 on the other side. And it really makes a great crunchy crust, as if I just made it. So I've been doing it that way. I did try to do it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it did melt the cheese, but the bread just didn't stay as crispy or crunchy as I like them. So that's how I've been doing it. It is up to you. I think I'll try a few other ways to warm them up out of the freezer and see if I like those, or if you think you're going to eat them within a couple of days, then I would put them in the refrigerator. I just decided to put them in the freezer because if I don't get to them or change my mind for that day, at least I know I have those for another day. So here I am wrapping them in parchment paper, and then I'm going to wrap it in the foil. Now I picked up the sheets from Target, so it came with 30 parchment paper sheets, and then it came with 50 of the aluminum foil sheets. I went this route. I'm just being extra. You do not have to do this. You can use parchment paper and just wrap them. Just cut the parchment paper down to size and just wrap them up and freeze them. Or you could just do them in foil and wrap them and freeze them. It is up to you. The parchment paper just helped me when I put them in the microwave. I don't have to use a plate. I can just put them directly in the microwave, and then I can just take them out of the parchment and put them in the air fryer, or I could leave them in the parchment or put it in the foil and put it in the air fryer. My options are there. Now, you saw me do the first one where I split it. I put parchment and then foil. I think I like it that way, but I was just testing to see which way I like it. This way, it was harder for me to put it in the microwave because, of course, I do not want to put foil in my microwave. That's a no-no. So I went back to the parchment paper and the foil method I did before. And that's the one I seem to like the most. And I did fold these different ways just to see. This is me testing things, trying to see how I like things, because I've actually never done anything like this. I've seen this on a TikTok, and I thought I can do that with a tuna melt. They were making, what were they making? Grilled cheese. And I thought, what an amazing idea. And then I saw in Publix, there's a company selling 2 grilled cheese sandwiches in a box for like $6, which I thought was crazy. So I thought, hey, if they're selling it and they're doing it, I can do it myself and have a sandwich I would enjoy. And I know everything that's in it, and I know that I won't have any type of reactions as far as digestion goes, because I've made it myself with everything. So I just thought I would give it a try, and 100%, this is amazing. It works. I think I'm going to do some grilled cheese later on. That way I already have them in the freezer. And then I will have to label them, because I did not label this bag at all. I just went ahead and put it in the freezer just like this because I know what's in it. And no one else eats tuna other than myself. So I'm the main person that's going to eat this. I did let Kellen know that I made tuna melts, but he doesn't like tuna. And again, Tati is in her own apartment, so she's doing her own thing. So here's that cheese pull. Look at the footage. Oh my God, it's so amazing. I was so happy. I was happy with the cheese pull on this. And it did the same thing for the tuna melt. I'm going to cut this in half and then pull that apart. It did the same thing. These were so good. They were so yummy, and I definitely will be making them again. When I finish this batch, I might go ahead and just make another batch and put that in the freezer. But that is all for this video. Super easy, super simple, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, yeah, I have to do my food dance, my food happy dance. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. But that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure you share this with your friends, family, if they want to see some meal prep inspiration. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.